Picking good electric vehicle supply equipment is an important aspect of an EV experience. Most people will look at charging their EVs at home, which is the most cost-effective option. Good equipment, appropriate adapters, and features make all the difference. So I am putting this video to simplify and present the points to look for with electric vehicle supply equipment. I am also putting in some oft repeated factors that I think are useful in assessing the equipment, primarily on the build and hardware, the energy delivery, the technology features, the safety certification, and warranties. This could be a bit long and repetitive for some viewers, and they may want to directly click the chapters of interest. I examined exactly 25 different models in the market, options and availability of which would of course depend on time and location. I am presenting the 5 I like the most. There is really little to differentiate amongst them, and the ranking differences are really more of a personal choice. I will often use the term chargers instead of calling them electric vehicle supply equipment, which, though incorrect technically, is the commonly used and understood term. So, when I say chargers, I really mean electric vehicle supply equipment. Viewers are advised to individually check the websites and the said products to assess the suitability to their individual requirements. I will put a list of all 25 at the end of this video for those wanting to view the full list. In every product, in addition to presenting the specifications, I have presented a 4-point assessment of important factors. The 4 points being excellent, good, fair, or poor. This is quite self-explanatory and should help the viewers understand the assessment, based on which viewers can then make their decisions based on their individual requirements. At number 5 for me is the Grizzl-E Duo with the intelligent power sharing. The Grizzl-E Duo is 6.25 inches wide, 6.5 inches deep, and 10.25 inches tall. It delivers 9.6 kilowatts or 40 amps. It has a 24 feet cable and adjustable power between 16 to 40 amps. All important aspects in good home charging equipment. A 24 feet cable is long enough to offer convenience of use and is yet under the max 25 feet regulatory limit. The 40 amps is fairly good power that could add roughly 25 to 35 miles of range in most electric vehicles per hour of charging. And the adjustable power feature makes it usable for those with limits on their dedicated charging circuits. The Grizzl-E Duo has a NEMA 4 rated enclosure. It has internet connectivity via Wi-Fi and hence good remote access. It supports the J1772 connector, which is the standard connector in North America for non-Tesla cars. Tesla provides a J1772 adapter with every car it sells, making the equipment usable for almost all electric vehicles. The Grizzl-E Duo offers a 3-year warranty, which is good, and is UL and Energy Star certified. It has an operating temperature between 122 Fahrenheit to -22 Fahrenheit and is currently priced at $799. Very uniquely, the equipment offers smart intelligent sharing. A single unit can charge 2 vehicles, offering up to 32 amps. This is very valuable for homes with multiple EVs or even multi-dwelling units looking to offer electric vehicle charging facilities. However, the current is capped at 32 amps even when one of the two vehicles plugs out. At number 4 for me is the Emporia. The Emporia comes with a 40 amp option to be used on a 240 volt plug point or a 48 amp option if hardwired. The Emporia is 9 inches wide, comes 3.4 inches off the wall, and is 12.6 inches tall. It comes with a 24 feet cable, has adjustable power between 12 to 48 amps, and a NEMA 4 enclosure. It has a J1772 connector and Wi-Fi support. The Emporia comes with a 3-year warranty. It too is UL listed and with an Energy Star certification. It operates between 122 to -22 Fahrenheit and is priced at $399. At number 3 for me is the Grizzl-E Smart. The Grizzl-E Smart is 13.39 inches wide, 9.45 inches deep, and 15.16 inches tall. It offers 9.6 kilowatts or 40 amps, and like most of my choices, offers a 24 feet cable. Its power is adjustable between 60 to 40 amps, comes with a NEMA 4 enclosure with Wi-Fi support and support for the J1772 connector. It has a 3-year warranty with an option to upgrade to 5. It has the UL OCCP and Energy Star certification with an operating temperature between 122 to -22 Fahrenheit. It is currently priced at $350. At number 2 is the Flo Home X5. This is an odd entry in my top 5 as it offers only 30 amps as its maximum output. But I liked it simply because of its other robust features, and I genuinely believe that when charging at home, 30 amps makes little to no difference in terms of convenience. You plug in the car at night and it will be at your set limit in the morning no matter what, with consistently delivered power. The Flo Home X5 is 7.6 inches wide, 6.9 inches deep, and 17 inches tall. It has an elegantly designed holster. At 30 amps, it only delivers 7.2 kilowatts, but comes with the max permissible 25 feet cable, offers adjustable power between 6 to 30 amps, and has a NEMA 4 enclosure. It offers a unique network connectivity via a PLC connection, unlike the industry standard Wi-Fi. The big one is the 5-year warranty. It is CSA and Energy Star certified. Operates between 122 to a whopping -40 Fahrenheit. It's priced a bit higher for my liking though at $695. The absolute and undisputed number 1 for me is the recently launched Tesla Universal Wall Connector. I have a video made at the time of its launch, the link of which is in the description. The Universal Wall Connector is 6 inches wide, 5.75 inches deep, and 13.75 inches tall. It offers 11.5 kilowatts or 48 amps, adjustable from 12 amps onwards. It comes with a 24 feet cable, has a NEMA 3 enclosure, Wi-Fi connectivity, and is now probably integrated with the Tesla app. It supports both the J1772 and the NACS connectors with a built-in adapter. It offers a 4-year warranty and is ETL certified. It operates between 122 to -22 Fahrenheit and is priced at $595. Worth noting that the connector, if broken, is not replaceable as per the last time I checked. I will now like to present the things I looked at when making my assessments. This is very individual and viewers are advised to exercise their own discretion when making a decision. EV charging at home is generally referred to as the level 1 or the level 2 type of charging. The level 1 charging is charging on the regular 110 point we find at home. This is very slow. Most cars can pull about 1 to 3 miles of range per hour charging on this option. It's not good enough but useful in an emergency. Most commonly, the electric vehicle supply equipment, which people commonly refer to as chargers, are of level 2 type. I too will time and again refer to them as chargers. The level 2 type are the 240 volt point we commonly find around dryers or other such home goods. At times, these chargers are hardwired into the electrical system and is the recommended way. This option is capable of delivering 20 to 30 miles per hour of range. There are several products out in the market and I will try to put a list at the end of this video. But let us now see the factors that I considered when assessing a charger and those that helped me in making my assessment. The very first thing to look at in chargers is the connector. In North America, that is either the J1772 connector or Tesla's NACS. Most non-Teslas would use equipment with the J1772 connector. Going forward, we now know that most cars are likely to adapt Tesla's NACS, at least here in North America, and that could lead to more products coming to market with the NACS connector. Tesla also recently released its universal wall connector that is capable of charging both the Tesla and non-Tesla vehicles, which, as may have been seen here, was my best recommendation in the given conditions. The next thing to look at is the cable. The cable needs to be long such that it offers feasible use in most people's garages. Up to 24 to 25 feet is good, and I guess also the regulatory limit on EVSE cables. In addition to length, I would also recommend more rubberized cables, which are known to be more durable and resistant to cold weather, such as the kind we see in parts of North America. Connectors need to be having a suitable holster, ideally as a part of the EVSE body itself. This is important as J1772 connector pins are susceptible to breaking when they drop in everyday use. Most brands won't replace that individual part if broken and hence would require a complete change of the equipment itself. Tesla connectors are small, light, and durable. They are designed with the locking mechanism in the car itself and are relatively easy to manage. After the cable and the connector, it's important to see the build of the actual body itself. Generally speaking, leaner bodies are suitable for use, typically in garages which may not be spacious. But one also needs to consider the power delivered, which I will talk about in a minute. But for now, equipment that's capable of delivering at least 40 amps and is relatively light yet sturdy is preferable. Having said that, even 30 amps is good. Keeping everyday use in mind, 30 amps equal roughly 7 kilowatts. So cars with 50 to 80 kilowatt hours battery packs, as what most current cars have, can have 35 kilowatt hours or roughly 100 to 120 miles of range in 5 hours, which is what I believe most users would need. Finally, I always prefer equipment that can be hardwired. Electric vehicle supply equipment draws a lot of energy. A car can draw upwards of 40 to 50 kilowatt hours in a single night. So though people install them on 240-volt plug points like the NEMA 1450, I always recommend hardwiring the equipment to its dedicated circuit, which is anyway mandated by the US NEC code for anything in excess of 50 amps. But I recommend the same anyway to any equipment. This makes your house safer. I am also going to repeat the oft repeated recommendation to only install electric vehicle supply equipment through certified electricians. Finally, one needs to weigh the ease of installation. Most equipment will come with good instructions for the same. Some outwardly bulky ones may have issues, but on the whole, easy to install EVSE adds to its own value. Most chargers deliver 40 amps or 9.6 kilowatts. The big battery pack cars now coming to market are capable of 48 amps or 11 to 11.5 kilowatts, typically with battery packs that are around 100 kilowatt hours in size. A car can accept power lower to its limits to any extent, but is capped by the upper limits of its on-board AC charger in level 2 charging. The US NEC code demands electric vehicle supply equipment to be on dedicated circuits that are rated at least 125% of their max power. So 40 amps EVSE would need a dedicated circuit that is rated at least 50 amps, 48 amps at least 60 amps, and so on. As said earlier, even 30 amps on a dedicated circuit of 40 amps, in my opinion, is good. unless the car has a really large battery pack. Finally, it's very important to be conscious of what your vehicle is capable of. That is the onboard charger present on the vehicle. That is anyway the cap for the given car. The feature in technology most US homes would hold interest in is the capability of the charger to power share. Homes with multiple vehicles would not want to do this twice for the second EV. And fortunately, products are fast emerging that are capable of that, like the Grizzl-E Duo you see in this video. The other interesting feature in chargers is to be getting managed remotely via a mobile app, and in that, a charger which allows users to control the amps, that is, tempering it down when limited by the available circuit or when starting or stopping the charging remotely. Then the endless possibilities with data and cloud based services, understanding the power consumption of the home and then best aligning the charging activity with it to get the best utility times for time based plans, or as we move forward, even to plan loads on the electric vehicles as capable EVs become available. Another very important feature with chargers is their ability to handle disruptions. What happens when a home loses power in the middle of a session? And then when power is restored, do the chargers commence charging? If that happens in the night, you don't want to wake up to see that the car is still not at the state of charge you expected it to be at. Technology features are very interesting and they are only growing in the electric vehicle world. The first thing to check is the warranty. If nothing, it does give an indication of the manufacturer's confidence. And it's a good starting point to assess the long run confidence in the product. For safety, the notable safety certification to check is the UL 2594. UL listing is considered important in the safety certification of electric vehicle supply equipment here in the US. It is sought under the Occupational Safety and Health Administration rules. These safety standards support compliance to relevant codes and regulations such as the US Electrical Code NFPA 70 Article 625, the Canadian Electrical Code CSA C22.1 Article 86, and even the Low Voltage Directive in Europe. I am putting some reference link in the description. I am very aware that in the end, most of those looking to install need to simply know how to go about installing and getting started with charging their EVs. All they would probably have as their starting point is an electrical panel. I would hence restrict this video to the available options I see as of today in the market. You are advised to contact a certified electrician, preferably with experience installing electric vehicle supply equipment. That is the starting point. I hope that this video effectively lays out the options available in the market and helps you make a suitable decision for your requirements. I would also recommend that you check the incentives that you may be eligible for when buying your electric vehicle supply equipment. These may be available at the federal, state, and utility levels. If you like this video, do let me know in the comments. I will certainly appreciate suggestions and feedback. Thank you and see you in the next one.